Hello, welcome to Beth Roars, where we look at your favourite singers to find out what makes them them. This is a classic tune with two very contrasting but classic singers.
You never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips. And there's no tenderness like before in your fingertips. You're trying hard not to show it, but baby,
Yes.
baby, I know it. You lost that love and feeling. Oh, that love and feeling. You lost that love and feeling. Now it's gone, gone, gone. Oh.
I love the contrast of their tones. He is obviously a baritone, almost a bass, and then you've got Bobby Hatfield, who is a tenor, almost, well, probably a countertenor as well. So the combination of the two is really opposite, but they seem to mold and blend so well, but it still gives them that distinctive sound. Now, they're not actually brothers, they're just friends, which is interesting, because actually if they were brothers, how likely would it be that one would be a countertenor and one would be a bari bass? Probably fairly unlikely, because there is a genetic element to whether your voice is low, whether your voice is high. That depends on how big your vocal cords are. Bill has that really, really heavy tone. Even when he is up high, it still has that heaviness. Why is that? Well, if you look at it in there, he has a big long neck. And the size of our vocal tract, it doesn't have to be the length, it can also be the width of our vocal tract defines our tone. So he probably also has quite a long vocal tract.
Now there's no welcome look in your eyes when I reach for you. And girl, you're starting to criticize little things.
Yeah, those low notes are low
I
though.
do. It makes me just feel like crying. 'Cause baby, something
I love that distortion.
you lost that love and feeling. Oh, that love and feeling. You lost that love and feeling. Now it's gone, gone, gone. Whoa, whoa.
Their timing is so spot on. Now, this is a sign of people who have sung together for a really long time, but the way they slide into the notes, whoa, it's not dead on every time. Sometimes it slides, sometimes it is dead on, but they are doing exactly the same thing, which they could have talked through. It could have just been intuition after working with each other for a long time. I'm sure at this point they'd sung this song a lot. They also both, I hear it in Unchained Melody as well from Bobby, but they also both are amazing at agility and have these fast little phrases. And it's actually often, basses often tend to find agility a little bit harder than tenors. Just having thicker vocal folds makes it a little bit trickier to move quickly. But actually here, both of them, that agility is spot on. And the key to that is working out exactly what it is. If you want to learn these songs, slow it down. There's a feature on YouTube. Slow it down and listen and make sure you've got each note in your brain, and then slowly, slowly, slowly speed it up.
Baby, baby, I'd get down on my knees for you.
Grease totally stole this, didn't they? From Summer Lovin'.
If you would only love me like you used to do, yeah. We had a love
I love, because of that high and low voice, you've got such space between them, and it gives you this really kind of epic feeling, this really spacious feeling. It isn't like you're surrounded by sound, but you are like kind of living in the middle of it. Is that a weird statement? Probably. But I love the tone of Bobby's voice. It has such stability, even up high on the ooh. He's just up there. It's really open. He doesn't squeeze or tighten up at any point. It's so easy for him, and I have to say that's partially just his genetics. Sorry if you want to go and reach those high notes, but also it is because both of them have very good technique, very good breath support, very good shaping of their vocal tracts. They don't squeeze, they don't tighten their neck, they don't have tongue tension or jaw tension, any of those things that get in the way. Their technique is also very, very good. I have to say, on those call and response things, that mix is fantastic at the top there. It's so good. And how do we find a mix? Well, actually, a lot of those, especially higher ones, are a little bit more towards head voice. So you can find them by doing a woo woo. But, working through a mix takes a long time and a bit of work with a vocal coach. And it's hard for me to kind of be like, oh, just do this. It is a lot of work trying to find that feeling and identifying that feeling. And sometimes it takes a bit of scale work. Such a classic. Such a classic. Great voices and a classic song. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do like and subscribe. If you'd like to support the channel, please do head over to my Patreon, which is patreon.com/BethRoars. We do lots of listening parties and have lots of fun over there. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.